people away. Hey everyone, how you doing? Imran, Web Squadron. Yeah, so hopefully, I just got a water bottle behind my back because it's a bit cold in this room today. So the teachers are on strike in the UK today. So I took Raheem, my son, to indoor play park. There for a couple of hours. He enjoyed it. Pizza, all of that. Basically just so that he can have a bit of fun, and it also meant that while he's playing, I was there with the laptop and I was able to do some work connected to the indoor play park's Wi-Fi so I can get on with stuff as well. So it's all really, really good. I want to say hey to Gary. I don't know if you're still here or not, Gary, but hey, Mia, hope you're all right. How are you feeling? You feeling good? Sounds like you are because you're working on projects. And did you... Based on yesterday, did you close off that client who you've been working with since 2019? That's a long time, but hey, is that now closed off? Hey Emmanuel, hey Sergio, hey Pavel, hope you're all okay. Hey Akram, how are you doing? Great to have you back here again. So we put out 2 videos today. I say I did. One of them was about is it wrong to use ChatGPT? And I think you pretty much know that. I don't think there's anything wrong with it as long as you paraphrase the words and rewrite it and tweak it. And then I also put out a video how I could use ChatGPT to take some ChatGPT content and make it not be as AI. No, I said that wrong. When you take ChatGPT content and put it through a detector, it goes, hey, this is not very human. But you can then say to ChatGPT, make this more human so that it doesn't fail the AI detection tools. And it literally does that. Because in my video that I put out today, it scored 1%. No, the other way around. 99% fake. And then it went to like 6% fake. From 99% fake to 6% fake. And ChatGPT just rewrote it. I keep saying ChatGPT. It's ChatGPT. Does anyone else get the P and the T's the wrong way around? Chat AI. We'll just use the word chat AI from now on, okay? So you can use the same tool to actually get around detection tools, which I think is crazy. It's crazy and it's cool as well. In fact, I'm going to open it up over here, okay, just to see if we can get in. So if anyone's not watched the video, we can kind of go over it again over here. But yeah, ChatGPT. I know, Emmanuel. I keep saying it, and sometimes I say GPT, sometimes I say GTP. Sometimes I just say GP. Just call it chatbot. You are right. And that's exactly what I'm going to start doing. Hey, this chatbot, which is so much easier, right, to do. So I'm just going to show you again, how if I just put my screen down like this and just scroll that down. If I was to say write a paragraph. Let's just do something like this about, come on, get my spelling right. Write a paragraph about web designers, right? Let's just see. It's going to do something really, really basic, right? Hey, love your life. How you doing? Okay, it's going to do something like this, come on. I just said a paragraph. Doesn't have to be a big paragraph. How big is the paragraph? Stop writing. This is now going a bit. Okay, stop. That's it. That's enough. That's it. No, it keeps going. Oh, that was a bit of a big paragraph, right? So what I'm going to do now, you see, is just literally underneath and say rewrite this to pass AI detection tools, okay? So all I'm going to do is do that, right? Rewrite this to pass AI detection tools. So if you were to now score that, I bet the score for that's going to come out as very fake. You now score that, it's probably going to come out as less fake. But what you would do is you should take these words and rewrite it, paraphrase it, okay? You would paraphrase this. I'm just going to say here, let's just say paraphrase the above. Paraphrase the above. All right, let's just try that. What is it now going to do when we say paraphrase the above? Web design specialists are in charge. You know, like, look, it's probably going to rewrite it. But I would say you take that and you rewrite it, okay? Because this has given you, like, I mean, come on, look. Let me just say, right, how many words, how many words and characters are there in the above? Are there above, right? How many words and characters are there above? 174 words, 956 characters, including spaces. Let's just pretend it's about 900 characters. Hey, Dave Den. So what you now have is a starting scenario, okay? So very quickly, in seconds, it's given you 174 words. You're now going to spend the next 5 minutes tweaking that, but you probably would not have thought about half the things it gives you here. And that's why I feel like it is a starting tool, okay? It helps you out from the get-go to kick off. Yes. By the way, this is something that I did spot before. And I know it's affected someone else, but if you're using the PageSpeed 2023 tips and tricks, if you're using Calendly, you have to make sure that WP Meteor is not activated on one of those pages where you have Calendly. As long as WP Meteor is not activated on a certain page, it works absolutely fine. So someone else mentioned, and I said, yeah, it's WP Meteor. And then someone else today, again, Blake, who's normally on our live chats, again, I pointed him to that and he confirmed it definitely was that after doing trial and error, which is good. And, you know, yeah, it can help you out. Exactly, Dave. And that's what I said in the video today. Did you see my video about is it okay to use AI content? Where I literally said exactly the same thing. I went to university in 1997. That's when I first started using the internet. Like, you know, like, wow, what's all this? And even then, while I was at university, okay, you were still having to go and read books. Even up until the year 2004, you would go online, but you would go to the library, you're copying down text, and then you rewrite it to apply to the question or the query or what you're doing. And prior to university, all of my coursework was going into the library, but you're taking everything they give you and you rewrite it. Oh, yeah, okay, so Michael says, let's reduce it. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go reduce the text to only be, I mean, you can actually go to 260 characters, though. But you're saying for a snippet, okay, to only be 200 characters. Reduce, well, now let's change that. Summarize the text to only be 200 characters. It might struggle a bit with that, but let's just see what it does. Let's see what it does. That looks like more than 200 characters. That looks like more than 200 characters. I might be wrong. How many characters is that? How many characters is that? Bit of a learning lesson going on here, right? Hey Mia, hope you're alright. Yep, goodbye January, welcome to February. Let's just keep cracking. Wow, so that is 199 characters, right? And we're doing it in seconds, right? We're doing this completely in seconds. In fact, I'm going to say rewrite that to pass AI detection and stay within 200 characters. Stay within 200 characters. So again, it's just going to go away and do its stuff. Yeah, you are right. You are right, Love Your Life, because you can. I mean, look, you can easily just add in a bit of a funny phrase. Like something that is very human-y, you know, like individuals who specialize, you know, or start with I think that. If you were to start with I think that, is that 200 though? Why does it look like more than 200 characters? Was that just me? How many characters is that? Someone's like, is that 195 characters? Does that not look like it's more than 195? I'm sure that looks like more than 195. Am I being a bit weird here? Who here agrees with me that's more than 195? Surely that's more than 195, right? Anyway, what was I saying? What were we saying? Yeah, so if you were to put the words like I think individuals or we believe individuals who specialize or respond, you start to add in these human touchy-feely words, it very much humanizes a lot of the content. And, it's so cool how you can literally hey Jamie, hope you're okay. It's so cool how you can I don't know how many words is that. I don't know why, but it feels like it's done more than 100. The summarized text has 33 words. That's more than 33. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That is more than 33 words. That is more than 33 words. Yeah, but look, Dave, I think ChatGPT is getting this wrong. Are you sure? Count again. There's no way that is 33 words. I'm going to tell you now, look, if I take that text, okay, and we go and open up Word. Okay, let's go and open up Word. Okay, let's go and stick it into there, and I'm just going to pop Word in over here. 69 words. Do you know what? I've actually forgotten where it is. Is it in the review bit? Where is it? It's been a while since I've used words. If anyone can remember, please let me know. Where's the character thing gone? Where's the character thing gone? I can't remember. Where is it? Can anyone remember where it is? Where's the number of characters? I think I can just do it down here, can't I? Yeah, there you go. Character count with spaces. 460 characters! That's 460 characters. So ChatGPT is getting a bit of a fail here. It's getting a bit of a fail here because I used to do creative writing, so I was like, that looks a lot more than 200. That's about 400 and quite a bit there. So ChatGPT has failed there a little bit. Yeah. In fact, let's start again, right? Write a paragraph about web designers, and it must not be more than 200 characters from start to finish. Okay? So let's just see what it does. Wait, how can I use image in slides? Well, you would put the image as a background. You could add the image as a template into a template or something like that. It all depends, always. When you say, how can I use an image in a slides? In fact, I'm trying to understand your question now. You say slides. Because your image could be a background image. Hey, Gene, hope you're okay. How are you doing? We're just putting ChatGPT for its paces, and I feel like here it's failing a little bit. Because again, that is more than 200 characters. Characters are letters. Characters are letters and spaces. So how many are there above? I think it's getting it wrong. I'm thinking, all right, so not in the background. Well, you could put, again, Oasis, a bit of an open question. It's a bit like, what did you have in mind, though? What did you have in mind? Because you could have it as content, or in the title, or inside your button as HTML. Depends on what you want to do with it. Hey, Atif, how are you? Hope you're okay. ChatGPT must be voted based on you. Ooh, I won't go there, Michael. I won't go there. But I think it's getting it wrong because again, that I'm just gonna pop this back into Word again, and Word will tell me that this is 270 characters. That's 270 again. ChatGPT is getting it wrong. So for some reason, the chat bot is failing to get it right. It thinks it's 198. It's actually 27 something, 278, I think, 276. But it's more than the 200. But anyway, Gene, you've been following my back-to-back YouTube video. Is there a way to fade in and fade out on scroll? Ooh, okay. Yes, Gene, there is. So what you would have to do is you'd have to add some CSS, write some CSS where an element fades in and out on scrolling. There we go. So this will probably give you, it's probably going to be WebKit transform or something like that will probably come out. Something like that, I think. Hey, Alan, hope you're okay. Yeah, I wasn't going to start until 1 p.m. And then I thought, let's just go for it. Right, let's just go for it. Hey, Pickstar, how are you doing? Hope you're okay, my friend. So this obviously would be your class name. Okay, Gene. So you might be doing it on a container or a block or a image. So the fade in, fade out, that's more to do with your the name of your class, all right? But a waste, this is where you need to use HTML. So you might need to put a bit of HTML in, or you create it in a template and then you put the shortcode into the slider. This looks a little bit complex what it's doing right now, I have to be honest. This is going a little bit a bit beyond what I thought it would do. So I will probably dig a bit deeper, Gene, okay? And I'm not going to sit here studying all of that. Pickstar's probably looking at it and going, yeah. Now, this annoys me. Does anyone else get this problem? Every now and again, right? ChatGPT does this. And when you hit regenerate, watch, it might regenerate or not, or you get told error again. So you end up having to sometimes refresh the whole screen, which is really, really annoying because I was getting it to help me modify a big code. By the way, the video for that's coming out Tuesday. I took some existing JavaScript and I wanted to go a step further. So I took the original code and said, modify that to do X, Y, Z. And it started to rewrite it, but it was really long. And every time it got to the bottom, it failed. It went error. I went, start again. Error. On the third time it did it, I quickly hit copy so I don't lose the code. But ChatGPT does have some failings like that. I'll have to have a double check, Gene, because I'm sure in one of my other videos or another website I built, I'm sure I added in a CSS. So basically what happens is, as you scroll up and down, because it's based on the Windows scroll point, it works out like, right, okay, when you are at a certain point, fade in or fade out, and you can set the set the percentage. Michael, the subscription's not out yet, is it? The subscription's not out. Am I wrong? Is it out? It's not out yet, is it? I'm pretty sure it's not out. Hey Stacy, hey Big Kahuna, how you doing? So we were just putting messing around with a ChatGPT here, just putting it through its paces and stuff like that. And what we've identified is its ability to count words and characters is lacking. It's not very good at doing that at all. It's pretty awful at that. In fact, I better make a note of that one, Gene, in case I forget. So we've got that one. That video's done. I've got a timeline video that I'll be doing next week, and I'm just going to put bricks, CSS, fade in, fade out. And I will double check though, because I'll just make sure you can't do it natively inside bricks as well. Oh no, hold on, I think you can. Hold on. I'm going to go into a Bricks website in a moment because I think you can, Gene. Mean Gene Oakland. Hey, Mean Gene. Right, let me just go in over there. By the way, hey, Irishman, I just saw your name pop up. Hope you're okay. Hey, Mel, how are you doing? Hey, Jason. Hope you're doing fine as well. So, we're going over to this website. I've got Bricks and Elemental on this one. This is a test website. If we just go over to, let's go to this page here, which is a fantasy front-end page. And I'm going to pick this image here. And what I'm going to do is go to interaction. And I'm going to get rid of this little slide effect. We're talking about fade in, fade out, Pixstar. So this image over here, I'm going to add in a interaction. Now the trigger for this will be enter viewport. Oh, hold on. Is it enter viewport? Enter viewport. You would have thought it was that one. Enter viewport, start animation, and I'm going to say fade in like that. So fade in, duration is 1 second, there's no delay, and then I'm going to add in let me just close that one down. We'll add in another one, which will be the same thing, and this time it's going to be leave the viewport. And I'll go with start animation, and we'll go with fade out. Where's fade out? There we go, fade out. So technically, I think that should work. Maybe. Let me just have a go and just see what we get here. Because as we scroll down, it fades in. Actually, that doesn't really work, does it? Nah. It's not. It's a bit fiddly, isn't it? 'Cause it kind of jumps a bit. There you go. Look, it's not really like how we want it to be, like a natural way. But there is one. I'll have to look at the CSS for that. Okay, I will look at the CSS for that. Yeah, so I waste. Yeah, just to double confirm, Gene is talking about Bricks here. Eichmann, is it possible to change the Elemental Kit's new draw navigation in the mobile version? I haven't looked at that really. I haven't looked at that. Yeah, so there is some CSS you can add. Write some CSS that allows an element to fade in at 30%, window scroll, we'll do something like that, and then to fade out at 70% window scroll, something like that. So we'll see what it does. It might not give us anything worthwhile, to be honest, and I'm just going to very quickly go back over to my page here, and I'm going to just get rid of both of these just for a moment, just in case we get anything else we can use. So it's giving us like quite a bit of funky text there at the moment. Just checking the questions. Yeah, Pixstar. I mean, it was. I tried that, and it was a little bit. It wasn't doing it really, really well. Hey Sinan, how are you doing? Plurat, what's your best practice to edit, hide, modify the please fill out this form default validation pop-up on the form? Yeah, so you're talking about the one where the field is required. What you can do is right-click it, inspect it, and you could use loco translate or a function or a snippet. Hey George, you're not late, mate, you're not late. You could use a code snippet or loco translate to change the text if you want, or the style of it. Hey Erica, hope you're okay. Image, how good this will be in 3 years. How good will this be in 3 years? What, you mean ChatGPT? Who knows? Could be better, could be worse. It could be ruling our lives, right? So this is kind of element. Okay, all right. Let's just copy this code for a moment, right? Let's just copy this code. Let's go over to this image, right? Sorry, let's just go to the image. Okay, let's just go to the style. Let's go to the CSS. Let's give this a class name of image XX, right? Let's paste in this code here and just do image XX like that. This might not work. It might not work, but let's give it a go, right? Image XXXXX. I think I've got to change it there as well. Image XXX. This might not work, I think. So I'm just going to try it, okay? Image XXXXX. Right, okay. Let's see if that fades in and fades out. I don't think it will. It's one of these things where you have to, like, really play around with it a little bit, kind of thing. Yeah, that's not really doing it. That's not doing it at all. You know, look, it's not fading out at all. So yeah, it's one for the drawing board. That's one for the drawing board. It's one I have to play around with to try and get a better idea. Hey, do you know something? I think that's on the back of everyone's mind at the minute. You know, proper like Skynet Terminator stuff. Hey Melissa, hope you're okay. How are you doing? So image XXX, image XXX, image XX spider. You know, maybe it didn't need to do that. Maybe it didn't need to do it. No, I think that's fine what I've done there. But anyway, yeah, it's something that I might need to have a bit of a play with just to check how we get that to work. So I'm not going to spend too much time on that right now, Gene, but I will be exploring that for sure because you've asked it and it's got me thinking, how do we get around that problem? Because I bet there's bound to be a way on it, right? Yeah, do you know something, Sinan? What I think's happened is, so this is something I think is not helping. There's a lot of people that would have got this code without testing it and straight away hit that button there. If you hit like, you are teaching it that this was the right answer. But I've already shown this is not the right answer, or it's not really working how I think I want it to work. So it might need to be investigated or anything like that. But I think a lot of people are hitting stuff like that, okay? And, yeah. Now then. I'm going to be a little bit controversial here. Jason has said, am I still using Bertha? The answer is only when ChatGPT is down. And it's down, and I'm refreshing and it just won't let me back in. Down. That says a lot, doesn't it? That really says a lot. I'm now using this to basically do loads of stuff. So, you know, like alter code for single open. What was this one here? So I'm using some of the code, for instance, to so this is where I was modifying to get to do something for a video that I'm releasing on Tuesday. Yeah, so you know, so let me just get this. Where am I gone? I've lost the chat I was on now. Oh yeah, here we go. So I am finding that I'm getting more out of this, and here's what I'm getting out of this. If I use lots of other content AI tools like TinyWow or whatever, you're having to go to different panes and different windows and different features to get different answers. I can get everything in one go. I can say to this, give me 10 paragraphs, right? 10 paragraphs, and it will give me 10 paragraphs. I can expand on, I can say, redo paragraph 4. It redoes paragraph 4. It knows where it is. So it's really, really clever in what it does. Yep, Quillbot. Erica, doesn't Quillbot, though, have a limit as to how much it can rephrase, though? Doesn't Quillbot have a point where after so many words it will then charge you, or am I wrong? You know? So, yeah, garbage in, garbage out, it's learning back. Yeah, I mean, that is something that I think is, I don't want to say is going to affect the reliability of ChatGPT, but I think there's going to be quite a few people who are in a way not understanding that you need to factually check what ChatGPT is giving you. Okay, so everything it pops out and churns out. Hey, Mark, everything it churns out. Yeah, I thought so, Erica, because I was looking at it a couple of days ago, and I'm pretty sure I hit like a limit or something like that. What you will find, though, is I do want to show you something, but I do want to show you, okay, if we go to this one over here, right? So this is where we were playing around. Here's where we have said, write a paragraph about web designers. And then I've said, rewrite this to pass AI detection tools, and it rewrites it. And then if you just put in the odd words like I think or I believe, this should happen, humanized words, that can really help it as well. So I found that just getting ChatGPT to rewrite it and add the human touch works really, really well. But like Michael says, I am a little bit worried that it started off really, really good, but now some of the code snippets and functionality it pops out, you look at it and you go, that's wrong. I can clearly tell you that is wrong. And I think some of that is going to be down to people go in, they ask a question and they go, yeah, tick. They go, oh yeah, this was amazing, right? Because that was amazing, by the way. But if you've got like some bad code somewhere, so this code is not really doing the job, and I go and go, yeah, this was great, and hit the tick, the machine learning goes, ooh, that got a thumbs up. Ooh. And then it can start to influence everything else it does. So I am a little bit worried that what started off as really good could become muddied. What it could become is like Wikipedia. You know, when Wikipedia first came out, how many of us were going to Wikipedia and then you realized or you learned that actually Wikipedia is created by people and the information on there is updated by people. So there's some people going on there and putting non-factual statements about whatever, and you're trusting it because it's Wikipedia. I mean, you knew that, right? You must know that. I must have been using Wikipedia for about a year or so when I was doing courseworks and stuff and working things out. And then I realized, oh, hold on. I then found out this is human. Of course it's human. Everything is human at the end of the day. But hey, Maddie. But then you start to go, ooh, how much do you trust? How much do you believe the person doing this fact-checked what they put out there? You know? And I think that's the thing with ChatGPT. I think that's the way it's going. It started off and it was using hopefully good sources of information and articles and encyclopedias and code stuff and whatever. But now there's going to be people coming in here putting in fake stuff or incorrect information or thumbs up to bad stuff, and then the bad stuff starts to take over. So that's what I'm worried about, because I have seen a lot of bad code come out of here. Really bad code. Absolutely, Erica. You've always got to check. And absolutely, Pixar. You've always got to just fact check. Yeah, I mean, so a lot of the talk at the moment is $42 per month. I do think the $42 a month is quite high. Let's put it in context, okay? Mid-Journey, I pay £12 a month for me to use Midjourney, and I have the facility to generate about 270 prompts, give or take. That's not a bad deal, right? For £12 a month, 270 prompts. That's pretty damn good. Canva, you pay £10 a month. You can do loads of stuff with it. Publer, we pay £10 a month. So we can do lots of multi-streaming, multi-posting to lots of different platforms. It's not a bad deal. $42 though, just to be able to do like, I mean, I don't think you're going to get much more than this. You won't get an app. I mean, at the moment here, if I want to delete, I have to delete them, look, one at a time. Right, let's go in over here. Right, you're going to go delete. Well, basically, you got to go, let's go here. So we go to this button. You got to click it. Well, look, it's a bit weird. You got to click it. Oh, not that one. Where is it? So you click that. It's a bit fiddly. I find this a little bit fiddly. So look, if I click there, right, it'll jump. Sometimes it jumps, sometimes it doesn't. And I want to, look, there it is. And now I've got to hit delete and hit yes. That's like 3 or 4 clicks to delete, which I think is quite fiddly. There's no quick delete option. If you hit clear, it clears everything, which I don't want it to do because there's 3 of them on here I do want to keep. So that's annoying as well. So for $42, what am I getting? Uptime. And I sort of kind of go, wow. You know, like, wow. And if it was $20, I would go for it. My upper threshold for something like this is $20. I just think the 42 is, I mean, okay, look, when you convert it into UK pounds, okay, what would that be? So $42, it's roughly, you got to add on VA, it's about £40, give or take £40, right? That's still quite a bit of money. By the way, what did I do there? Okay, assuming there is no VAT to pay, it would be 33 quid. I still think that's quite a high price for uptime. And sooner or later, Google will be releasing their Sparrow AI, and then everyone else will be doing their other stuff as well. So this is the first one, not the first one because there were others out before it. You do know there were other stuff out there. This is the one that's really captured the limelight globally around the world. But there will be other stuff that come on that I think will probably do things better, more integrated. For instance, this is something I spotted. This is something I found really quite interesting, right? So once you've installed the the extension AIPRM into your Google, okay, I found this really interesting, okay? So over here, right, if I go to any one of these videos, and it doesn't even have to be my video, I could go to any video I want, any video on YouTube. Can you see over here? It's got the ChatGPT icon right there. If I click that, it will go into ChatGPT, and it basically what it does in a weird way is transcribe all of the content. There you go, look, there's all the content, right? So it's like, it just takes all the content like that. So I might say, okay, take all the wording. I mean, don't forget though, you could have just gone over to YouTube and transcribed it automatically anyway. I'm going to close that down because I've got probably too much stuff open. But if I was to now say rewrite this to be snappier and wittier, so let's just take all of that words there and just see, does it take my own words? So you could just transcribe, to be honest, right? You could just transcribe it from YouTube anyway because you have the option to get the transcription. But you can also do this as well. So this is now paraphrasing my content like this. Look at it. It's paraphrasing my script. It's paraphrasing my script. Yeah. All right, I'm bored. I can't be bored. I'm bored of that now. I can't be bothered to read that. But it's paraphrasing it for me. So Michael, I signed on with Blue Willow. The only thing I found with Blue Willow was getting used to some of the prompt changes. And I did find the quality of Blue Willow not as good as Midjourney. I did a test and I found the quality was okay, but it wasn't as polished. It felt more like Midjourney version 3. but I'm sure it'll catch up sooner or later. Yeah, you know something, Erica? I've noticed that with Canva text to image as well. In fact, a lot of images you get on Midjourney, you can sometimes see the logo or the signature, or you can even see like the hashtags, not the hash, yeah, the hashing for Shutterstock. You can literally just about make it out. So I have noticed that as well. Sergio, how can they guarantee that the pro version doesn't get you wrong data? Exactly, Sergio, and that's the thing. I don't think you can. So even with a pro version of ChatGPT, you are still possibly going to get incorrect answers and coding. So, you know, it's like, you know, it's going to be a bit of a pain. Yeah, the thing is though, Sinan, I would say, yeah, right, that like, I mean, I would always say, yeah, that what if someone naturally types and writes like that? Is it fair that they get detected as AI if you do that? But ChatGPT, if you watch the video I put out today, can help you to rewrite to pass the AI detection. You got loads of tools. You can humanize it. I believe that. I think we agree. I would never go for that. Lots of people think that this is right. You start to add words in. You know, my feelings. You humanize words into there. Why would it not pass human detection, right? Why would it not pass it? So Love Your Life, what are the factors to consider in order to make the prompt give a very good image? Well, you could put hyperrealism. You could put Unreal Engine 5. You could put, you know, Stylize 100 and stuff like that. It's very subjective, you see. It's very, very subjective, but I think hyperrealism and Unreal Engine 5 are really good. Hyperrealistic, stuff like that, are really, really good prompts to use. Yeah, hey, Maddie, you know what? And here's the tip I always say to everyone, okay? The more plugins you have, the more updates you will have. And the more chances of conflict of incompatibility you will have. Tonight, me and Paul are live at 8 p.m. So we will be live in about 6.5 hours. And we're going to be talking about WordPress. We're focusing a lot on WordPress tonight. Okay, so yeah, look forward to that. ChatGPT, well, we can have a go, right? Okay, I saw somewhere that someone did use this, and I don't think it can. So it wasn't very good at it. So I'm gonna say, in fact, no. Let me just refresh this. Oh no, I need to be in Google Chrome. Sorry, I need to be in Google Chrome. Wait, ChatGPT. Here we go. So I'm just gonna load something. Oh, it's not working. Why is it? There we go. Right. So we're in ChatGPT now on Chrome. Okay, and I'm gonna go for Midjourney. Okay, I think this has got Midjourney on here. There you go. Look. So using the AI PRM, okay, you got the official Midjourney prompt generator. Midjourney prompt ultra detailed. Create create a professionally designed image for your blog. Let's just go with this one, okay? So I'm going to say official Midjourney prompt generator. So I'm going to go a cartoon website designer, very realistic. With digital hair. There we go. What the hell is this I've just written? So let's just see what it does for us. Cartoon web designer, very realistic with digital hair, detailed descriptions about design, including his hair being made of code, is expressive. We're getting some stuff going on here, right? We are getting some stuff going on over here. Let me just get my Discord over here. So let's now take all of that and let's see what we get. Okay, I'm going to come back to all the comments that are coming out at the moment because I'm missing a few on here. So let me just get let me go to Midjourney and let me go to... So I'll show you the image after I've popped this in, okay? So let's just go over here. Right, if I go with imagine, and we type that in, and let's just see what it does, and I'll let you see the image when it comes back in a moment. Okay, when it eventually comes back, we'll get back on start. Okay, right. So I am missing a few comments. I've been talking quite a lot. Stacey, I know this is a bit off topic, but if you have something in Elementor that needs CSS, don't you have a website that you use to get CSS? Well, sometimes you have to do a bit. You have to Google it. You could stick it into ChatGPT. Sometimes you have to find some code that someone else has used from somewhere else, and then you kind of rejig it to work for you. Sergio, AI detection dolls are kind of rubbish. They are quite rubbish. You are right. You are right. Alan Jones, WP Rocket delayed JavaScript execution function. But when I enable this feature, yeah, so look, the trouble with delaying some JavaScript, Alan, is that it will stop some JavaScript working. So what you have to do is now kind of, here's what I would say you do, okay? So let me give you an example, right? We're going to go over here and we'll say, is there a code snippet to stop WP Rockets, let me get the wording from here. It's quicker if I just do it like that. From affecting an item. I don't know. Let's just see what ChatGPT gives us. Right, I don't know. It might give us absolutely rubbish gobbledygook. Hey, Flox's third wife, second husband. Ooh, you've got a problem going on there, Flox. Hey, look, I'm really glad the videos are working for you, and I hope they continue to keep helping you out. Yeah, I mean, what I would say, Maddie, though, is sometimes you've got to take a step back here, and you kind of go, right, we need a WooCommerce website. What else are we adding? Do we really need all of that? Because often I do work on websites where they have way too much stuff going on. Yeah, do you know what? Sergio makes a good point. I was wondering that as well. Could you exclude it? I mean, look, it's taking a while to think, isn't it? Come on, mate. Get on with it. Get on with it. Get on with it. Right, I'm going to go back over to... I don't know which one I'm in. I'm going to go over here, and I'm just going to ask the question here as well. All right, just see which one pumps out the answer faster. Now, the image that I had created over here, and we're going to bring the image back up, is just as a reminder, we got ChatGPT to give us this very detailed description from a little bit. I gave it a tiny bit, and it wrote all that. So what is the image it generates for us? Probably not really what I was after. I mean, does that even look like a website designer, other than the fact that on this image here, there's a website there, but that's about it. Not the greatest, but hey, look, look, I can't knock it completely, okay? It has worked. Right, so what we're getting is something here where it is now writing some words, and I'm going to check what we got on the other one. No, because look, that one's errored out. Right, that one has errored out, so let's just close that. So this is now kind of writing something out for us, okay? You could potentially try this out. Potentially. You're going to make a backup of your website first of all. And then you got to make sure, so place this code in your replace path to your file. Whoa, now it gets a bit dangerous. Now it gets a bit dangerous, okay? But some of the advice that people are giving over here is there should be a way for you to delay it. Okay, so Alan, can I ask you something, Alan? Can you please go over here? Web Squadron. Can you please go here? So this is for Alan, right? Post your query here. Can you go and post your query in the Facebook group, because I think you're going to get a lot more detail and substance and range of answers and support if you post there, because at the moment we may be misconstruing or not giving you exactly the right advice that you need. So please do go and post over there, okay? Nearly everyone on here is in there, and more. And more. So please do that. Flox's third wife's. Yeah, you are right. I haven't tried yet to create my own widget for WordPress yet, and I am going to do that. Flox's third wife's second husband. Can you point me in the right direction in how to target things in CSS? Yeah, I mean, the simplest way really is like, look, if I go over here, yeah, and I now right click, say, you know, like if I right click that text there, inspect. Can you see there the class? There's the class. It's the BRXE heading. But I'm also got this ID as well. I've got an ID and I've got a class, but I've got the class name there. And then you could go and do your CSS. But my tip to you would be is if we go back over to this particular heading here, I would go to the heading and I would go here and I would give it a class name of red blue, which is a really stupid name. But anyway, we're going to go with red blue, right? So we call it red blue. If we now, if I again just inspect that like this, over here it should say, well, you got BRX heading, but then it's red blue, okay? So you could put just dot red blue, and that should work for you. Probably the worst explanation I've ever give for anything. Yeah, so what I would do, yeah, is I would post it into that Facebook group if I was you. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Not seen you for a while over here. We have got we've had 104 people watching so far. We've got 35 people viewing right now, and we've only got 21 likes. You know, what do I have to sell or show you that's going to make you hit like, or might actually make you dislike as well? Parody, what are your thoughts on WP Codebox? WP Codebox is great. WP Codebox is absolutely fine. However, if I'm really honest, I prefer to use code snippets. Right? I just find it easier. I like it. Yes, WP Codebox has ways of connecting, but so will the code snippets cloud, you know, the connection with all of that. But I love this. I just love being able to activate, deactivate, and it is really good and slick at working. It works for me all the time. Star's right. Best way to learn CSS is watch beginner tutorials. And Erica's right as well. CodePen. That's a great way. And the thing is that when you find a solution, right? Let me just go back full screen. When you find a solution, study it. When you find the code, study it. Look at it. What is it referring to? What's the syntax? Is there something else inside? You know, how does it define left or right? Fonts, you know, all of this stuff, and you will learn. You will seriously learn, and then you can modify it to work for you. Yeah, Phlox is from Star Trek Voyager, isn't it? Please tell me I've got that right. I'm pretty sure Phlox is Star Trek Voyager, the Doctor, right? I am right, aren't I? The physician. Nice to have you here, though, Mark, whenever you are here. Irishman, is it possible to change Elementor Kit's navdrav? I don't really know, Irishman. I don't really know. I mean, what I would say you do is post it in the Facebook group, in the Web Squadron Facebook group. Put an image up and then tell us what do you want to change it to. So put an image up of exactly what you're referring to and then say what you want to change it to. Oh, enterprise. Yes. Sorry. Yes, enterprise. Sorry, I got it wrong. I got it wrong. Got it wrong. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Got it wrong. Flocks. Yes, 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 yes. Sorry. Philippe, do you use Rank Math SEO with Bricks Builder? Not yet, but I would do. Bricks' SEO is very, very basic. Okay, you should know that. Like, if you go over to any of their pages, right, and you start doing SEO on a page, it is. Let me just find it. So here we go. Right. So when you go to a page, right, and you go to over here where you have your settings, and you go to SEO, it is very, 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 very basic. It tells you a bit, but not enough. Like your H1, your H2, you're missing this, you're missing that. Rank Math do not have an integrated facility yet with Bricks. I'm pretty sure it will come one day. When that will come, we don't know. So what will happen is you could integrate Bricks, right? And you could integrate Bricks, but then you got to go into your page. Like, you know, you would basically do this. You would go to your page. You would then edit your page, not with Bricks or Elementor. You would edit it and you scroll down, and then down here, you'll have all of your Rank Math settings, which I don't like because I like to see the page as I'm doing it. But yeah, it will come one day. Hey, SI, how are you doing? Right, just checking the question. Yeah, don't forget to hit like if you've not hit like already. Have I tried Rank Math AI? I have, and I have to say I wasn't overly blown away by it. It kind of gave you a little bit extra, but if I'm really honest, really honest, I can get a lot of that for free. You can go SEMrush, there's tools, there's Uber Suggest, there's loads of stuff. There's places I can go where I don't need to do that. And I'm not saying do everything for free, but you have to kind of think about it, right? You have to kind of think about like, well, okay, I could either go out to the shop and buy a sandwich, or I could go to my fridge and I've got bread and butter and cheese. I was going to get a cheese sandwich anyway. You know what? I'll make it myself. So, you know, I could either leave the house and do it or not. So I would say there are ways you can do it. And the content AI, it's because it's Rank Math Pro. It's okay if you want something for you on your doorstep where you don't have to now go and look elsewhere, then it is good. But if you're prepared to do a bit of research outside, it's pretty much okay. You know, it's pretty much okay. Yeah, exactly what. Basically, RTV. You know what RTV? I should have just read out your reply rather than doing everything I've just done. It's what RTV says. It's not fully integrated yet. But yeah, it works. You know, it's underneath. You can't see your page. It's a bit off-putting. It reminds me of Yoast because that's how Yoast operates, right? Which I hate. I really, really hate. And Erica is right. Kevin Powell, loads of good places to go and learn CSS. Parody, what is the best way to reverse engineer a website design that you really like? Pretty simple. If it's Elementor, you go to Elementor Detector something website. You can find it on Google and it will tell you what it's got. You can study it. You grab a pen and a bit of paper and you kind of start mapping out, well, what did they do? And secondly, Parody, why do you like it? Because sometimes I love a website because of the imagery. You take away the imagery and it's actually a shit website. So you got to stop and think, why did you like it? The imagery? Right, now imagine the images were just placeholders. Do you still like it? Probably not now. So what was it? Was it the placement of the text? Was it the buttons, the mobile menu, animations, the flow, the funnel? What was it about it? And the reverse engineer really is studying it and going, yep, like that, don't like that, you know, and then formulating your own roadmap for how you would kind of make your own take on it, your own style. Yeah, you're right, Big Kahuna. That's where I got wrong. That is where I got wrong. I got that totally wrong, didn't I? I got that totally wrong. I got myself mixed up for a moment. They were roughly the same period. You know, Voyager and Enterprise, they weren't that far apart-ish. You know, you had Voyager, you know, and then you had Enterprise comes not long after that. So yeah, I got myself mixed up with that. Sorry about that. EPHS, good day. Do you work most of your designs on Figma? No, I don't. I've done videos on this and I'll explain it again, okay? I like to do sketch designs, okay? I like to, you know, how are things going to look? You know, where's the images going to go? That will go there, that will go there. I did a video, or I showed people how I did it in Canva. By the way, I can rub all of this out as well, okay? Where's my rubber gone? Not that one. I'll just use this tissue. This is a whiteboard. It's pretty cool, isn't it? It's just whiteboard. It's a book, whiteboard. I can use it many, many times as I want. Yeah, all-in-one SEO. I've not really got my teeth deep into that one, and I might try that out a bit more over the weekend if I get a chance. I mean, look, Erica, I think you're on the right path. If you're able to code everything in, you are definitely on the right path there, doing that kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, I could easily show you if I was to go to canva.com. Canva.com. I can't open it. Canva.com. Sometimes I'll create a wireframe, a rough one, basically in Canva, and it gives me an idea for how the website's going to look. And like Artif says, SEMrush is really good for this kind of stuff. And I got a video on that. If you do a search, we've got a video on SEMrush on how you can do loads of stuff for free, right? And look, if I show you this page over here, when it loads up, here we go. Okay. In fact, I'll even go to this one here. Look, this is the layout of the portfolio website that we did. Do you remember that? Look at the layout of this, and I'm gonna go over here and go portfolio. Right, so you see this website here, the colors have changed, right? Look at the layout, look where she's sitting. We've got an image, we've got text, we've got two buttons, right? And then we got services, we've got stuff going on. We've got this, like, you know, quote area and blah, 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 blah. Now look at what I've got here. This is swapped around. The colors are different, but can you see the quote area, inspirational headline? Look, this is just boxes, text. Look, these are just bits and pieces, right? You know, that I've just pulled together in Canva. Didn't take long to do. It's not very detailed, but it gives you an idea of the layout. Because if I was to do that in Figma, and by the way, I'm not knocking it, okay? But if I did it in Figma or Adobe or anything like that, I could probably lose quite a lot of time refining things back and forth. Whereas here, I can do Canva, I could do this, I could even do a scribble on a bit of paper, photo, boom, email over to the client, and then we progress from there. Yeah, you are right, Mark. The user experience on all the SEOs is pretty poor. However, Rank Math is probably one of the easiest ones to use. The thing is, though, Artif, I am interested in seeing what they do with Picard Season 3. Because Picard Season 3 is going to have all of the original cast back. You know, Worf, everyone, the whole lot of them, except Data, obviously, but I bet there's going to be something linked to Data. There's got to be something linked into Data. Well, are you okay there? What's up? You're bored, aren't you? Are you bored?
Tiny bit.
A tiny bit bored. He's a tiny bit bored.
Crashing.
You what?
Well, it keeps on crashing because there's someone 29 TNT on Minecraft.
So maybe you shouldn't do that then.
29,000.
So maybe you shouldn't have too much TNT on Minecraft. He goes, my world is crashing. He fills his Minecraft worlds up with, like, you know, like TNT.
I found some Minecraft mods. So Minecraft Slime Rancher mods.
I'll be in there in a moment.
And
Okay.
I think they've released multiplayer on Slime Rancher 2.
Slime. There is
Yes.
on Slime Rancher 2.
You have to get it.
Okay, I'll come in a moment. Okay.
No, finish off the live chat.
I will do. Thank you very much, Raheem. You're so nice.
Goodbye, everybody.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, I mean, what I would say though, Erica, you know, like with SEMrush, there's loads of stuff you can do for free that a lot of people don't realise. So please go watch the SEMrush video. But I am intrigued to see with Picard Season 3, where do they go with it? Erica, off topic, testing out 2 platforms today, Content Reel versus Restri. I'm not sure if I have or not, if I'm really honest. I do test out and look at so much different stuff on a daily basis. I lose touch with what I'm doing at the moment. So after this, now that you know, I'm going to go and investigate the Slime Rancher 2 game because he's found some mods. And I keep telling him, don't you dare load a mod onto that. He's got a gaming PC like...
Don't have to leave your live chat.
Okay, he's got the RTX 3070 card, 32 gigabyte RAM. He's got the kit. I mean, when he does ray tracing now in Minecraft, do you want to tell everyone what it's like? How cool is it?
It's like realistic, but the blocks they're not circle, but the sun. Oh.
All right, I think we've lost I think we've lost interest now. I think we've lost interest.
Somebody tagged in the chat. I love it.
Yeah. So love your life. Well, aside from web design, what else do you do? Well, I've given up my day job. So I used to be head of business analytics, business intelligence and analytics. I've given that up in January last year. I've retired from the NHS. So now my focus is literally web design, video production, working with other clients as well, not just web design. Maybe they need some video collaboration, some tutorials they want me to do via video. Obviously the live chats with you all, consultation for anyone who needs it. You know, it might not be web design, it might be from a business or a marketing point of view, but the entire income and all of that. Yeah, I know, Dave. RTX 3070. That's what he's got. And it's a super quiet gaming PC as well. Custom built, got someone to build it, obviously paid.
We had to get somebody to fix the fans. Yeah,
the fans were a bit noisy, so I got him to change the fans and the layout a tiny bit, so now it's not so bad. But yeah, what was happening was he loves to play Minecraft, and then he kept going over to a really rubbish laptop that wasn't that good, and he's trying to do keyboard commands. And even if you had a keyboard to an Xbox, you're limited to what you can do. There's a limitation. Whereas with the gaming PC, he's flying. And in some way, the more he gets used to coding, I think is a better future going forwards as well. Wouldn't you agree? And he is using Chat GPT to get codes and commands for Minecraft.
I paste them in, I highlight them.
He highlights them, copies them, pastes them in. Control V. Control V. Hey, people.
And he does it well.
So
Imran does it well.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, of course I do it. I told you how to do it. I know how to do Control V. I love it. He goes, yeah, Imran does it as well. Yeah, I know Control V, mate. But next time someone in your office goes, Control V, how do you paste? Just say, hey, look, a 7-year-old can do it. Get on board, right? Control V.
This is not control, and the next to it says V, you need to press the key V.
The key V, yeah. So there you go. Right, get out of here. I'll come over to you in a moment, though, okay? So Parody, how do you find your clients? We've got a mastery module. Go to our website. We've got a mastery module for... Raheem, don't make noise like that. We've got a mastery module on how to get clients. I've even got a video on that, Parody. Go over to our YouTube channel, Web Squadron, and we've got a video. The only reason I'm saying watch the video or get our mastery module, because the mastery module goes so much more in depth and strategies, is because I do repeat myself quite a lot about this one. So I am going to say go and watch the video because it goes through quite a lot of steps. And we do have a video on how to start a web design business that covers off, everything like that. Okay. Is ChatGPT different on the Mac than the PC? No, it's exactly the same. Exactly the same, Erica. You're going to get the same timeouts. You're going to get the same messages about it being busy. It's exactamundo the same. In fact, because he's accessing my account, when he goes to it, automatically logs in, I can see what he's searching for. And I often go, oh, you don't need that. And I delete it off for him or whatever. But yeah. Love you life. I still have to come for a bit of your brain, a little bit of your DNA alone. Yeah, look, love your life. Look, you got our email. You get in touch. We'll sort something out. All right, you know where we are. Okay, look, we've been live for 1 hour, 10 minutes. I don't think we're going to get a sudden influx of likes unless you all want to hit like now. If you're on your mobile, please hit like afterwards. You can revisit the replay, go to the video channel, go to the live. Please do hit like, because the more likes we get, it massively influences the YouTube algorithm. So I'm going to say goodbye. Well, I'm going to give about 1 minute for anyone to ask any final questions before I jump off and check out what he's up to, or what he wants me to do, right? Yeah? Mm-hmm. Is that a good idea? Yeah. Is that okay with you? You are right there. Right, okay, everyone, I'm going to say goodbye then, because I don't think there's any final questions come reeling in. Please take care of yourself. Please do it Please keep on learning, keep on watching. We've got a video coming out tomorrow about basic WordPress settings. And then another video on Friday, which is about really using the clamp now for, everything in your hero banner and how you can make it work for you. Take care, and don't forget, I am live with Paul in 6 hours' time.
6 hours' time? Well, I might be all right.
No, you won't, because you'll be in bed asleep. All right, so in 6, you have to go to bed. Remember, okay? The rules we have. So 6 hours' time, I'll see you all later. Right, take care.
Bye.
Goodbye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.